So on this episode of
Jacob's Nintendo History Lessons,
we're going to get really apey. Is that a word? It is today, and you're going to hear a lot of it. So, let's get started. So today, I'm going to talk about how Donkey Kong was created. And no, it wasn't by some random apey nonsense, but by Mr. Miyamoto himself. Did I just make a sex joke? Yes, I did. And guess what? It was very AP. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done with that, really. So, you guys all know Donkey Kong, right? Super fantastic, amazing arcade machine created in the 1980s that featured a big monkey and a certain Italian plumber named Jumpman, codename Mario. Well, if not, pause the video, download that game immediately, play it, let me know what you think. Okay. Now that you've played it, we can talk. The original Donkey Kong arcade cabinets were developed in 1981, and the project actually stemmed from the failure of another game by the name of Radar Scope. This game was a shooter that acted like a crossover between Space Invaders and Galaxian, and it was met with high success in Japan, and Shigeru Miyamoto helped develop this as well. Although, something went a tad wrong when bringing the game over to the Americas. A lot of the gaming fans in our country found much of the game to be really annoying due to its loud chirping sounds, and many arcade operators were just really unimpressed. Now, while all this was happening in America, Nintendo had actually ordered a massive shipment for them since it was popular in its home country, but little did they know that everyone scoffed at their game and moved on. So Nintendo of America had thousands of these cabinets in surplus, and I mean thousands. Now, Hiroshi Yamauchi, who was the CEO at that time, actually asked all the employees to immediately stop what they're doing and come up with a new concept for a game that could run on Radar Scope's hardware. And guess which one they picked? If you guessed Donkey Kong, you get the cookie for figuring out the obvious. Yay! So yeah, they picked Miyamoto's idea that he pitched, and then developed a small team to work on the prototypes for Donkey Kong. Then they shipped out the conversion kits for the arcade machines overseas, where they were put in the awful Radar Scope machines, and that's the birth of Donkey Kong. Now, eventually the game went on to become a massive success that we all know today, and here's something I actually never knew about Donkey Kong. And that's the list of ports this game had. Now let me read this to you, it's huge. It was ported to the ColecoVision, the Amiga 500, the Apple II, the Atari 7800, the Intellivision, the Commodore 64, the Commodore VIC-20, the Famicom, the Famicom Disk System, the IBM PC Booter, the ZX Spectrum, the ARM, oh my god, there's so much. The Amstrad CPC, the MSX, the Atari 8-bit family, and then there was a simplified Game & Watch version to come out of it as well. Now let's not forget the version most people are familiar with, and that's the NES version, which was alright, but they stripped the game of its fourth level, and there weren't any cutscenes. That's something I forgot to mention, actually. Silly me, I must be getting AP. Okay, I'm sorry, I won't say it again. This was the first game that really incorporated some kind of plot and actual cutscenes into the game itself, and I'd say there are many games that could lend some thanks to the old monkey himself. Now, one small fact before I shut up and end the video, the name Donkey is actually just referencing the stubbornness of the character itself and the stubbornness of the animal. And as we all know, Donkey Kong can sometimes act like an ass. I'm so sorry. Alright guys, so what did you think of the video? Comment below and let me know. Did you enjoy Nintendo history this episode, I guess? If not, leave that in the comments below too, because I always like hearing what you guys have to say, whether it be good or bad. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.